Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's session, we will discuss about the hard reloading and stateless widgets. So right now, if you want to make any change in the code and if you want to view that change, we actually go to this hard restart button and click. We actually going to this hard restart button and we are applying this change. Example, if you want to do some changes over here, if you want to, I just added some exclamatory mark at the end of the application. If you want to view this change, what we are actually doing is we are going to the hard restart button and we are clicking on this button. So this change is showing, this change is appearing over here. This is what actually we are doing every time, right? And this new change can be applied to your application. Doing a change is quite common. Example, we generally do these changes, right? Doing a change is quite common. This is commonly we do every time, but it's not really not cool for every small change. Example, if you even right now we have seen, right, we have did very small change. Even for that small change, again we have to go to the application, again we have to go to the hard restart, and again we have to rebuild the application. So clicking on that restart button every time, it's not really nice. Is there any way to do it simpler way? Is there any other way we can do it in a simpler way? That this hot reloading concept comes into a picture. The Flutter comes with an amazing hot reload feature that allows you to see the reflected changes automatically when you save. So in order to use this hot reload, first we gonna talk something about the stateless widgets. Okay, this stateless widgets, generally what instead of going into deep into the what do you mean by stateless widgets and everything, I can simply say like stateless widgets are, and we have a concepts like stateless widgets and stateful widgets. So I can simply say like stateless widgets is a widgets that you don't want to apply any change on time, but stateful widgets are the one you can apply changes. Means if you example, in the containers or whatever, if you think this is a final and if you don't want to alter the changes dynamically, in that case you can go for the stateless widgets. When you're talking about the stateful widgets, you can dynamically change the names, container, padding, everything that can be changed dynamically. So that is called a state. There's a difference between the stateless widgets and the stateful widgets. First, we need to create a stateless widgets to apply this hot reload concept in the Flutters. Next, first thing we need to check how we can create a stateless widgets. It's creating a stateless is a very simple thing. The easier thing is we have a like simple snippet. Like if you want to create something like a stateless widget, just write st. When you write st, you can see the stateless and stateful widgets. You can see the state. First, we need to create a stateless widgets. Go to here and create it. So here you can give it some name. So here what is happening, this class is on home screen that extends as stateless widgets. What do you mean by this is actually a stateless widget that was created. So to use a hot reloading concept, the stateless widgets are mandatory and compulsory. So what we can do is, so we can remove this in the place of this written containers, we replace this entire scaffold in this stateless widgets. Okay, we'll see. So the first thing, I need to copy this entire scaffold. In the place of container, I just copy and paste it over here. Sorry. So in this place of container, just copy paste it. So yeah, and I have to call this home screen from the home property in my main. So I can call something like this. So right now I have created a stateless widget over here. The first thing, if I want to do some change here, let me write something over here. Let me add a new text. Hey, see, I wrote something over here, but you can see the change over here directly, right? For the first time when you're creating a stateless widget, the first thing you have to restart it. First you have to restart it. Once the restart happened, from the next time onwards, if you write something here, so you can see when you're writing and when you automatically see my Visual Studio is automatically auto saved here. I can see, right, I have selected the auto save option. In your case, if you can write something and you save, either it may be in your Visual Studio or in the Android Studio. If you save it, if you write something and you save it without clicking this buttons on the top, the change will automatically apply here. See, hello world. See, whatever I am writing over here, this changes automatically is applying here. This is so simple. This is called a hot reload concept that is there inside here. So this is a Flutter as an amazing concept, as I told you, right? This is a hot reload feature, one of the best concept that is there inside this Flutter application, and you can do your change if there is a bug, if you have fixed a bug somewhere in your application and the bug is very small thing, that's you can automatically do this change over here. What the hot reload is, and that's so simple as we have seen it, right? It's instead of it can reduce your time, so we can create a stateless widget. That's you can use it any number of times. That you can use it instead of writing it entire code. So you can use this home screen wherever you want. That's so simple. That's you can use it a reusability. The usability comes into picture over here. So that's we have seen that hot reload concept. It is stateless widgets, and that is so simple.